I am so excited. Look what arrived. One of you wonderful people recommended me this book, so I thought that I would give it a go. From what I know, it's a story about a woman who is about to turn 30 and her life has not gone the way that she wanted it to go, which, funnily enough, is exactly the position that I am in right now. So I thought that I would give it a go and do a reading vlog for it, considering one of you did actually recommend it to me. And I mean, this cover, the colours, I just love it. Definitely not my normal genre, but why not? On the back it says, "My 32nd birthday was the simplest birthday I ever had, which was a perfectly lovely way to begin the strangest year of my life." Let's get started. I'm on my period, I'm grumpy, I'm sore, and I'm reading a book about a woman in her 30s who doesn't have her shit together. Excellent. Oh my god. The Netflix TV show has dropped and I cannot wait to dive into it. It's based on a book by John Mars that I just loved so much. That stuffed up my entire weekend plans of reading Ghosts by Dolly Alderton and writing my own book, which I wrote 2 days ago. I wrote about 5,000 words, just smashed it. So I was hoping to like have a toss up between writing and reading today. It's rainy, it's cold, it's horrible outside, it's like 50-mile-per-hour wind, so I am not going outside. I'm staying like this, like a sloppy mess. Now this TV show is going to have to become part of my plans. That's water, by the way, and I shall prove it. Yes, it is not 1 o'clock just yet, but oh my god, what do I start with? Reading, writing, or the one? Why does this always happen? As soon as I want to be productive, something like this happens. Right, so I have just written almost 1,000 words for the day so far. So I do feel like I've been somewhat productive. I potted my golden pothos plant. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. It's my favourite plant in the world, and I'm hoping now that I put it into some soil that it's going to grow. I'm just about to run to the shops. I need to get sweet potato, so I'm going to make a slow cooker coconut chicken curry, I think, and then I'll read a little bit and then probably watch an episode of The One. Yeah, I'm literally going to the shops in my pretty much pyjamas and slippers, but I don't really care. So yeah, just in case you didn't know, the book that I'm currently writing, I'm busy writing 2 at the minute, but the one I'm working on today is my book all about love in the time of COVID-19 and just this girl who is about to turn 30. It's basically a story of my life, let's just put it that way. All the like silly Tinder experiences and stuff like that. So yeah, just trying to find her person, and in so doing, finding herself. Fuck's sake. Sorry. That was chapter 1 of this book, which has already got me sobbing my heart out. And then there's funny parts of it, but then there's parts where like, her dad's got this like dementia. My mother had dementia. At least that's what I kind of like self-diagnose it as. So already this book is just hitting me hard. Like, I need the laugh out loud funny moments because I'm struggling. I didn't realise a book could affect me this much. So I am about to go on chapter 3 of this book, and there's just so much I can relate to. Like, she goes through like internet dating and like swiping left and swiping right and what it's like, and all the mundane conversations that you have with these people online, and it's just so
boring after a while, and just silly. So, I mean, I get a lot of it as someone currently going through the online dating world, because God knows it's the only way I'm going to meet someone right now. And before that, it goes on about like how all of our friends have all these different priorities in life now, you know, like everyone's getting older and moving forward in life, and unfortunately things just aren't the same. You're not the same young people that you used to be, and I'm exactly in that situation right now. So I feel like this book, it hits me quite hard with the reality of it all. Yeah, I mean, as I read this, my ex and I, yeah, he was trying to win me back. Worst mistake I made was believing that he was going to change. 5th time in a row, he literally waited until he had me eating at the palm of his hand, and then he just fucking destroyed me and hurt me all over again. 5th time. As soon as I start to feel good alone, as soon as I can get home and not bawl my eyes out because I'm coming home by myself and I'm being alone again, as soon as everything feels like it's going to be okay and I'm moving on and I'm making plans, he just swoops back in and bulldozes everything. Never again, ever, ever, ever. I'm going to read this book, I'm going to figure out my life, and things are going to be fine and good. And but yes, for the most part, I am really enjoying it so far. The writing's really good. I am relating to it on an entirely different level than I think I've ever related to a book before, really. And of course, I have a glass of wine over there. But it's late and I don't even feel like drinking it. I'm too tired. I want to go to bed, but I just want to read. So now this girl is on this first date with this guy, and I'm just like, lockdown 3.0 is almost over in the UK, and I can't wait to go on a date. But fucking hell, I've been on the dating sites for a while now, and finding someone that I would actually even be bothered to go out on a date with seems very few and far between. It just doesn't feel like I'm ever going to find someone to date again. I mean, such a mood. But it's nice hearing about her date, and he leaves and he's like, oh yeah, you know what, like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to marry you. Like, after they've had their first date. I mean, come on.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. I am devastated that I'm not wearing green, but I realise the only green attire I have is a tea towel, and yeah, it's not quite gonna fit me. So we are getting along with Ghosts by Dolly Alderton. I'm currently 76 pages in and thoroughly enjoying it. It's so relatable in so many ways, but then also not, if that makes any sense. Like, there's so much. I mean, I guess one of her best friends, the main character's best friends, I think her name's Lola, and she's just got this dream in her head of being a partner, and that's all she wants in life, and that's exactly like me. It's what I've always wanted, what I've always dreamed of. So I was in bed the other night and I was reading it, and she says, loads of people aren't happy until they're in a relationship. Happiness for them is being in a partnership. I am sadly one of those people. So in that regard, I get a lot of her friend Lola, though Lola's never been in a relationship. She's always been on dates and basically like a serial dater, and she's just never gotten lucky in love, but it's all she wants and she's never stopped trying for it. So in one way I'm very much like her, and the other I'm not, because I've only had long-term partnerships before, and sadly they've always ended. Yeah, but I get that, you know, some people aren't happy until they've got their person in life, and I would say that I am one of those people. I mean, I'm learning
now, after basically a year of being alone, and I had my ex for a while, but he was never really there, was he? He never treated me right, and he even admitted it. He apologized for it. We're not going to go into that. So, I mean, I have learnt this last year to appreciate my own company and my own time, and just learn to be alone. However, that yearning for a partnership and to find, my person and create a family and a home and life with someone, that's never gone away. As much as, I've realised that I do enjoy my own company. I can spend days in isolation. Yeah, I get a bit bloody mad after a while of being alone and not having any interaction, but now that I've got a job, that's a lot better. And then I'm also getting the main character's point of view of how absolutely dismal online dating is, like I mentioned in one of my previous clips. I mean, last night, oh my god, I matched with this guy and he pissed me right off. So his profile was so bland, there was absolutely no information on him whatsoever. There was just a couple of photos, and in half of them he's got his hand over half his bloody face, showing off this ridiculous luminous green tattoo. And then so I didn't really have much of an opening line to give him that would have been unique. So I said, "You seem obsessively proud of your tattoo," and I meant it in a jokey way. And I can't remember the full conversation now, but because I bloody unmatched and reported the guy, but he was like, "Oh yeah, great conversation starter, you may need to work on it." And then I thought we were having friendly banter, so I was like, yeah, maybe work on your profile so that there's more information on you to create a conversation starter. And then he said something about me being rude, and I said, no, I'm just blunt and honest, still thinking we were bantering. And then he was like, or just to see you next Tuesday. I was like, yeah, instant unmatch, instant report. Nothing will probably happen, but oh my goodness, and to be honest, I would never want to be A, with someone that calls women cunts, and B, I would never ever want to be with a stupid 12-year-old emo kid lookalike who covers half his face with a luminous green tattoo. I don't know what I was thinking. Clearly I was feeling bloody desperate, but you know what? That's the world of online dating. I had another match that was I said, how's your day going so far? And he's like, would have been better if I woke up next to you. I was like, you don't even know me, man. And then another dude just called me sexy after every single sentence. Online dating is bloody hard, okay? I'm over it. Absolutely over it. This is one of the reasons I have wine. So yes, in this book, Dolly Alden takes us through, Nina is the main character's name, she takes us through all these silly little guys she meets online, and all these different classes of humans. And now she's met this guy called Max, and they've gone on this date and it's gone really well. Now they're seeing each other again, they're on their second date, they're really getting along, and yeah, I'm loving it. It's just very relatable, besides the being able to go out and dance and have dinners and stuff, because obviously you can't do that with lockdown. But April 12th is around the corner, and that, I believe, is when the pubs are reopening. So I am determined to find myself a date for my 30th on the 15th of May. This is the goal. It's now the 17th of March, so I've got just under 2 months to go. Let's see. Only time will tell.
Good morning, everybody. It is Monday the 22nd of March, and my 1 year anniversary of being in the UK, and what a year it has been. I have taken 3 days off work to just relax. I had to take some annual leave, so kind of weird thinking it's been a whole year since moving to the UK. My face probably looks super swollen and blotchy because I spent all of last night sobbing my heart out watching Grey's Anatomy season 6. I decided to get Amazon Prime and catch up, and my god, I don't know if it was the right thing to do or not, because I think my heart broke about 1 billion times. But Monday morning, the sun is shining, bumblebees are buzzing by my window,
and I just made a cappuccino, not a normal black coffee, an actual cappuccino, which was delicious. And I am devouring some of this book. I don't really know what to do today, like my 1 year anniversary. I just want like a me day. So coffee in bed with a book at sunrise was lovely. Then I'm gonna do some writing, I think, for my manuscript, and I might even like start researching literary agents and putting together a little proposal for my book. I don't know, I'm feeling really good about it. So if you don't try, you never know. So that's kind of like my morning, I think. I'd like to get out and do something today, go somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Maybe to the deer park. Let's see how it goes. Can you hear that? Cute. Birds are singing, spring has sprung, daffodils are blooming, I need the sun.